Alright, we are live. What's going on, guys? Back with another live stream since Saturday. I was dead tired on Sunday yesterday, but I pumped out some videos for you boys. I've released 2 videos yesterday, I believe, because I stayed up till like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I did the John Jones video real quick. Then last night I did the Chandler video and the Cuts video. It was back by popular demand. And I just dropped my full card picks. So my full card picks are out. If you guys care to check it out later, I know that picks video isn't going to do that good. Ooh, it's looking ugly right now. It's only got like 400 views. It's only been out for 45 minutes. That's horrible. That's my worst video in like the last forever. Because it's such a shit card, kind of. It's not really that bad of a card, but I know a lot of people aren't going to care about the card. This is the point I'm getting to. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Good to see you. I got one dude on my mind. Yeah. You guys have missed me, and you guys only had one dude on your mind. I'm happy to be back. Looking good. Thank you. What's up? Not streaming last night was crazy. What's up, Fries? What's up, Andy? What's up, Chase? Hope you guys are all doing well. I really have more videos that I could work on, but I said, you know what? I'm just not doing it right now. I'm going to do a quick stream, go to bed. Tomorrow's another day. You know what I'm really not looking forward to? You know what I was looking at? I'm not looking for that post 299 cards. Oh, those two right in the immediate aftermath of 299 are fucking hideous. Are hideous, man. Those 2 Apex cards, March 26th. We don't have a break from fights until potentially April 20th. Oh my god. Holy shit. 300 is literally right around the corner. That's wild now that I think about it. 300 is essentially as close as... Hold on, UFC. 300 is essentially as close as... That's crazy. Ankalaev Walker 2 was 6 weeks ago. And we're basically 6 weeks from 300. So we're as close to 300 as we are to Ankalaev Walker 2. What's up, homework? One dude on my mind. I should send Chandler back to Bellator. The grind truly never stops. 30 months. Yeah, thank you for the 30 months of membership. I appreciate it. French fries, thank you very much. One dude on my mind. Thanks for reminding me of those cards are horrible. What's good, Joey? Love the banger videos. Thank you. UFC 300 is closer than 301. That's true. Conor Diaz, maybe this fall. I want to see a live recording of Chandler finding out the news that he's not that Conor's taking another fight. That's what I want to find out. Does BSD fight an upcomer if he loses like Manel Torres or McKinney? I don't know what happens from there. Honestly, I'm not sure who he would fight if he loses to Dustin, the Diamond Poirier. Imagine he gets destroyed by Dustin somehow. After 299, the next 3 weeks in shambles. I wouldn't say 3 weeks. I don't think the Atlantic City card is I don't think it's horrible. Let me go look at that again. But it's not. It's alright. The Atlantic City card isn't the worst card ever. Damn, 14 fights on that motherfucker. 14 fights on... Ugh, Hibas Namajunas is ugly. 12 fights on Tuivasa Tybura. How many fights we got next week? 299. 14 picks. I got to do a lot of picks. We got the one guy who has the crazy reach who's 6'7". Damn. 14 picks is a lot of picks, boys. From 299 to 300, they're shit cards, yeah, basically. Dude, I've seen you comment this before. Is that supposed to be some type of joke? About the beard and hair dye? Is that supposed to be some type of joke? It's not funny anymore. Like, you've said it, what, 3 times now? What are the chances Gaziv gets KO'd like Christakis? Like 10%. Who do you think Usman fights next? I have absolutely no idea who Usman fights next. I think Usman will probably get like a bounce back fight. I think the UFC likes Usman. Usman was active for them, taking on all comers. I think he'll get a bounce back fight. They'll give him someone like, I don't know. OSP. Ew, which card is he on? I know he's on one of those, but I can't remember which. Nothing's worse than the shitty cards with like 15 fights on them. That's the worst ones. Got to recap so many fucking fights. Got to predict so many fights. And, yeah. Kennedy is sending OSP to retirement. Okay, we'll see. Kennedy and Zetsuwu, right? This is who he's fighting. I think. Taito Vasa, yeah, main event. He was supposed to be on like a card of, maybe like main card of 298, I believe. I think is what it was supposed to be. But I don't remember for sure. I can't believe 299 is not this Saturday, but next Saturday. 14 fights on the card. Holy shit. Yeah, main card of 298. How dare you complain about the card after 299 when GOAT GM3's on it? It is what it is. I'm not even going to think about it right now. I was just looking at it earlier. Jacqueline Amorin and Corey McKenna, sure to be a banger. That's a must-watch. That's a must-watch. Why am I D-bag? I don't know what you're talking about. Sup, Joey? Thanks for putting out so much content going to UFC 299. Oh, man, that's awesome. Hope you have a good time. Hope it's great fights. What's up, Joey? I used a clip of you in one of my tweets today. What did you put? Let's see. Let's see what you put. Search. Let's see. What's that? When someone said, okay, let's see what it says. Let's see what I say. I have no idea what I say here. Oh, yeah, when someone says to try to say there. Dude, I don't understand how you can't like Bilal, to be honest. Dude's active and fights all comers and wants to be a champion. But fair enough. Cool. Tabora and Tuvasa may be the worst card I've ever seen. It's horrible. Hey, Joe, I have a pick for you. By first round KO, easy. You have 13 picks now. Yeah. I haven't even seen footage of that guy, to be honest. And there's a lot of hype behind him, but yeah. Almost 17K? I almost said 13K. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember just the other day we were talking about 15. Yeah, we're 90 subscribers away. You missed a few. Someone said you missed a few fights on the card. What fights did I miss on the card? Oh, I know what one I missed. I missed one fight on the card. Which is Ludovic Klein, AJ Cunningham. So, let me go comment back. Fight that was just announced. Topology for updated card. Bunch of fight cancellations. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably picking Klein. I don't even remember what AJ Cunningham looks like. Is 6'7", has KO'd every opponent. He's very good. Yeah, easy to say now. 3 level women's fights, a shitty heavyweight main event, and OSP, a featured fight. Ew. Yeah, I don't even remember. Did Cunningham even win a fight, or is he just getting gifted a? Yeah, he lost on Dana White's Contender Series to Steven Nugent. Yeah, he beat a guy who's 8-10. Ludovic Klein should get that one. Yeah, I'm going Ludovic Klein just for anyone wanting to know for future. Did you pick on any underdogs? I have no fucking clue. I don't look at any odds, so I don't know. I have no clue. I expect this card to be pretty clear cut, to be honest. This might be one of the cards where everyone has good picks on. Cunningham lost in the Contender Series. Yeah, I just saw that. Joey, predict O'Malley versus Vera, then I want to see your OnlyFans. No. Absolutely not. I believe it or not, I really never pay attention. I've never paid attention to odds. I'm not going to let odds dictate my picks ever. And I didn't really understand odds up until a couple years ago. I remember on live streams talking about, like, what exactly does this mean? Does that mean the world was better when Izzy, Usman, and Moreno and Volk were champs? It is what it is. Nothing stays the same. UFC 299, 2 weeks away. It's really less than 2 weeks away. I am not ready. You got 14 picks to do. Joe, you never bet? I bet occasionally. Very rarely. I bet on Adesanya via KO against Pereira. I was so confident that he would KO. So, I had that. I forgot what else I've bet on. I bet on Chris Curtis, second round KO over Joaquin Buckley. Won 750 on that. But for the most part, I don't bet. Pantoja versus Amir Albazi, thoughts? Amir Albazi hasn't really earned it yet, but I don't know. It's a mildly interesting fight. Who would I pick? I'd probably pick Pantoja. Amir has a razor close win over Kai Kara France. So I'd probably go Pantoja. I don't know, though. Pantoja's bound to lose soon. He's taken a lot of damage, been on a lot of wars. Have you had any perfect picks for your card? Not that I can remember. Not since I started the channel, I don't think. I've gotten close. I got one pick wrong on a fight card last year, and that was it. And it was a fighter. The one pick that I got wrong, the guy was Michael Johnson was winning, and then he got KO'd against Diego Fajeda. Joe, will Brandon Mario ever hold gold again? I'll say no. Don't beat Pantoja anytime soon. All right, we'll see. I think Pantoja loses in the next 2 fights. I commented on Dana's Insta win Jones versus Ngannou today per PFL interview vid. The Jones PFL interview vid. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. People should be swarming Dana like UFC 300 main event, but want Jones and Ngannou. Amir, number 1 contender. Have you come around to the idea Royval might have won? No. I haven't rewatched it. I don't care to rewatch it. It was a shit fight. Dude, you don't win fights punching forearms. You don't win fight. Dude did literally no damage the entire fucking fight. There's no way he won that fight, in my opinion. But it is what it is. It's all about optics. It's all about optics. Low-key hyped for Christian Rodriguez, Isaac Dalgarian. I'm excited as well. Never miss a stream, sitting back, watching some Joseph. Thank you. Should Royval fight Pantoja again? No. But I think he'd have a chance of winning it. I picked him the first time around. Did you see what Dan Hooker said about 300? I have not seen anything Dan Hooker said. I think Moreno showed lack of heart. I think he looked weird, man. I don't even know how to describe it. He just looked like shit. So did Royval. I think Royval and Moreno both look like shit in that fight. I think, honestly, Yair and Ortega look like shit, too. As crazy as that sounds. So, yeah. But Isaac Dalgarian, I forgot who he smashed in his UFC debut, but I'm excited to see him fight again, too. Moreno looked extremely weird. Yeah, I can't even put my finger on it. I think Amira beats Pantoja. It's better than a rematch. All right, I'm okay with it. I think Moreno's 3-0 and 0-3 in Mexico. You think it was the altitude? It could be. I don't know. If you don't chin Jairzinho in the first, you're dead to me. I'm going to aim for the second. The altitude in Mexico City is rough. Yeah, Zach would know, man. He's been shadowboxing in Mexico City for as long as he's been alive. He smashed Francis Marshall. You're right. Yep. The PFL interview was funny. Heard Mumbo too. Heard Ngannou be that disrespectful, you fat fuck. I know, I did see that. I thought it was funny. Isaac Destroy. Yeah, I remember now. 299 is a pretty easy card to pick. High sweep potential. I don't know. No card's easy to pick. He said Izzy and team took the fight for Duplessis, and he would like to see what Dana has to say why it didn't go through. He said Izzy and team took the fight for Duplessis. Where did he say that at? Do you think the UFC does Movsar versus Ortega for a title eliminator and Volkovic's rematch? Probably. I'm horrible in the bedroom in Mexico City. My bedroom cardio is trash. I'm out of breath after the first few thrusts. Okay. Too bad you don't pay those prostitutes by the hour, Zach. They should give Zellhuber a Nazem, Elves Brenner, or Nazareth next. I like it all. I hope you're still going to do a video about Bilal. I am, probably. Instagram. What, you just like posted a clip or what? Ortega would sub Movsar. I think Movsar beats the dog shit out of Ortega. Diego Lopez has amazing jiu-jitsu, amazing submission ability, and Movsar was able to get at. Movsar has excellent grappling. It is by the hour. Oh, so how much did it cost you for 25 seconds? You bullied him too much? Did Chandler go missing in your lives? Yeah, he doesn't like Ian Gary, so apparently he abandoned the lives. He abandoned the lives, so... Thank you for the $5 super chat, Guinea. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the $5. There's no message, but thank you for the $5 super chat, man. It means a lot. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Even Eugene said it a couple weeks ago. I did see that. I saw when Eugene said it. The same as 1 hour? Okay. All good, brother. Thank you, Justin. I didn't see the rest of the name. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate the $5 super chat, my friend. I really do. It means a lot, man. The fact that you're willing to donate your hard-earned money to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Hard to believe there's only a couple days left in the month. That's the really crazy part. But one of the nastiest guard games in the division is Ortega. I think his BJJ's proven it would be nasty. Okay. I think Movsar beats the dog shit out of him. I would pick Movsar and I'd be confident Movsar beats Ortega. I think you're a smart man. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the kind words. If Makayev gets a title shot, Amir, I'm going to flip out. Amir's injured, man. Yair really dropped the ball. I was hoping to see Topuria versus Yair. I'm glad. I don't want to see... Yair didn't deserve a title shot either. Do you think Jesse on Fire's a bum? I don't really know him. I mean, I don't watch his content. I don't really know anything about him. So I'm not going to speak ill of him. Day 345 of Chandler not seeing Conor lifting heavyweights. That's true. That is true. End of days, fight for your life. Thank you for joining and becoming a member. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. We'll have other membership tiers soon. Probably before summertime, I'm going to start other membership tiers. So, thank you. I feel like PFL should make a video game. Hell, hire THQ. EA Sports is dog shit, man. I'd play another MMA game. I would love to see Topuria versus Evloev. Yeah, me too. I think that's the fight to make really right now. Should Makayev fight Pantoja? If he beats Alex Perez impressively, sure. Do you like Ian Gary? Yes. So Ngannou versus Fedetta. Who would you take? Ngannou. Joe, I hate your pussy guts, but I love you stream here. Thank you. Some decent matchups next week, but main event is ass. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Who do you think BSD is fighting next if he wins at 300? He's not fighting at 300. He's fighting at 299. Hopefully a title shot, honestly. If he beats Dustin Poirier, throw in a title fight. THQ doesn't exist anymore. I know. I was just saying. I wish they could hire THQ. The team actually did a decent job, unlike the piss-poor company EA Sports. Someone should gift a membership so I can get one. There's not an option to get one on the app on the phone. There should be. Oh, I guess on iPhone. I know what it is. Yeah, iPhone. THQ does exist? I didn't know. I thought they sold out or something. I hate your takes, but you're interesting, and I love your love for MMA. Thank you. Embarrassing call out by Cejudo. Yeah, dude saw Moreno look like dog shit and said, "Give me Cejudo." Dude, give me Moreno. I'm sick of Cejudo. Nah, BSD versus winner of Armin and Do Bronx for title fight. Okay. Versus winner of Armin. Armin's fighting Do Bronx. Not always, JJ. Ray, thank you for the $2. What is the rumor, Jones and Ngannou? Seriously? That's what the people want. That's what the people want. I don't think we're ever going to get it, but that's what the people want. Thank you for the $2. Only got one dude on my mind. Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, where you at? See you at the top. What a fucking cornball. Chandler is literally the definition of a cornball. Schnell about to pull a lucky comeback versus Urseg. Doubtful. Doubtful. Now Cejudo's honest about what he's doing. We know he's looking for low-hanging fruit. Okay. Cut Cejudo, yeah. Ty Emerson, thank you for the 139 Canadian. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hate how he says Conor McGregor. Yeah, it's like, Conor McGregor! I got one Irishman on my mind. So corny. You got to say it like he did not. If I say it like he did in WWE, I'll blow out my throat. Pause. That's what he probably does when he hangs out in Conor shot. Can Suda make 125? I have no fucking clue. Now, I was meaning the winner of Charles versus Armin should fight BSD in #1 contender. Okay, fair enough. Chandler says Conor, and I hear corner. Let's be real. It was a sick call at first, but now it's a meme. No. I watched Alistair Stipe last night. Dude has the lowest fight IQ I've ever seen. He drops Stipe, and instead of following up with ground and pound, dude goes for a guillotine. Yeah, I know it, dude. Also, he ran for his life in that fight. It's because he has no chin. Once he got off the PEDs, his chin completely disintegrated. Once he got off PEDs, his chin just disappeared, and he knew it. He knew it. So he was hiding his chin in the later half of his UFC career. I don't know what exactly the correlation is, but guys who get off PEDs, their chins disappear. It's crazy. I remember ordering that Stipe Overeem fight. Also, I remember CM Punk fought on that card as well. Bro, that first call out was almost 2 years ago. That's crazy. Yeah, because it was against Tony Ferguson, right? After the Tony Ferguson win. That was UFC 273 or 4? I'm trying to remember. What card was that? That was... When did he fight Tony? Was that... Was that two? No way. I don't remember what card it was. Was it 273? Or was it 275? It was 274. Okay, it was the same Oliveira Gaethje card. That's what I thought it was at first, but I wasn't sure. Hey Joe, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. If Diego Lopez wins, do him versus Yair. Dude, I wanted to see Lopez versus Ortega. You think Myra forgot her PEDs before the championship fight? Yes. Chicago on top. Remember Gillespie not fighting unless it was Tony Ferguson? Yeah, now it's been like 3 years. Can someone tell me the date of Gregor Gillespie's last fight? Do you think the year Diego Lopez will fight for a title? Maybe. Once again, we have 80 people watching, but somehow there's only 16 likes. Yeah, if you guys can like the stream, I would always appreciate it. You like the stream. Are the 3 best guys in the division really Topuria, Volk, and Ortega? You think in that order? No. I think it's Topuria, Volk, Mavsar. No. Topuria, Volk, Holloway, Mavsar, Ortega. That's what I think it would be. But I've been high on, I was high on Topuria for a while, and I was high on Mavsar for a while. Gregor's last win was 2021. That's fucking crazy. I was there live when Kevin Lee slept him out cold. Now, he didn't actually tap. That's a myth, dude. Alistair made that shit up. Do you think Patty is a future champion? Absolutely, positively not. Yair is the weakest. Lift some weights. I don't know, dude. He's just like always seems off balance, doesn't he? Like I was talking about live when the fight was going on. I'm like, he looks like he's gonna fall over at any moment. Like, I feel like you could grab Yair by the ankles and just fucking slam him on his head. Patty loses to Zell Huber and Manel Torres. I agree. Patty's going to get exposed very, very shortly. Always, Joey, I give your like videos first thing, and second, always make a comment. Yeah. We're about to finally hit 17,000. Which, I don't know when we hit 16. It wasn't that long ago. Let me go take a look real quick, actually, out of curiosity. Believe it or not, we had 13. We were in 13,000, and we hit 13,000 in December. That's wild. Yeah, we hit 13,000 little almost early December, basically. So we hit 16,000 on January 26th, exactly a month ago. We hit 16,000. I just looked. So if anybody's watching who's not subbed, go sub right now. Joe, where do you see Brian Ortega in 2 years completely washed out? Do you think McGregor sits back and laughs at Chandler's desperation? Yes. I think him and his friends laugh about it and says, you know I'm never fighting this clown, right? Do you think McGregor? Yes. If I was Fiziev, I'd be doing 145 test cuts to see how possible it is to go down. I think he'd still be champ. I think he'd still fight for the champ at 55. Fight for the belt at 55. Any negative thoughts on? No. Where did PFL raise money to buy Bellator? Saudi but I don't think they fully financed the acquisition. I don't know where all their investments come from, but I believe Saudi Arabia definitely invested a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. So, why do you not like Ortega? I don't dislike Ortega. I just kind of think he's corny. That's about it. I don't like have some type of ill will towards him. I don't know where you're getting that from. Did you see Nate Diaz tweeting he wants to fight at the Sphere? Do you think he ever returns to the UFC? If McGregor returns, I think we get McGregor Diaz 3. The Chandler fight, McGregor fight makes absolutely no sense for the UFC. They want to give him a winnable fight. Nate Diaz, the dead body of Nate Diaz, is not only a more sellable fight for the UFC, it's also a more winnable fight for Chandler. Who we washed out? That's just a guess, dude. I subscribed a while ago to your awesome channel. I'm glad I did, my friend. Thank you for the updates. No problem. I never want to see Nate Diaz fight again. I'm with you, JJ. Bellator was not bought with money. Yeah, I forgot exactly what happened. I covered it at some point in time. We're going to watch PFL Paris with Cedric Dombe, hopefully. When is it? I don't even know where to watch it at. But I do have a VPN, so I can probably find it. Did you see Ilya's IG story calling out Habib? Is that what it was? Andrew John, thank you for the $4.99 bangers video of late Joey. Name your favorite title fights of all time in each division. Bantamweight. No, let's start off with flyweight. I'll say Moreno Pantoja from last year. Bantamweight. I really enjoyed Dominic Cruz versus TJ Dillashaw. 45. Jose Aldo versus Chad Mendes 2. 55. I just love watching Habib just ragdoll and beat the dog shit out of Conor. 70. It's got to be Robbie Lawler versus Roy McDonald. I believe it was the second fight at 189. 85. Adesanya Gastelum. 205. John Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson 1. Heavyweight. I'll just say Ngannou's sleeping Stipe. I thought that was a crazy KO. So I don't remember a banger heavyweight matchup. So thank you for the $5. I appreciate you, Andrew John. Do you believe Jones is ducking Aspinall to keep his almost unbeaten streak? I think partially. Did anyone see Ortega roll his ankle? Yes. Yep. I did when he jumped out of the cage. Dude was having a competitive fight with the dead body of Tony Ferguson. You talking about Chandler? People got so hyped on Cedric Dombe for beating a can. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hype behind him. It is what it is. PFL Europe 1. When's the date on that? When do you think the most washed? Who do you think is the most washed after Ferguson? Probably Dom Reyes. Love the Chad Mendes mention. That's my fucking dog. Dude, the Aldo Mendes 2 fight was a banger. I remember being hyped after that. Thoughts on Polyana and Chama, BJJ? Don't care at all. Don't care about fighters' personal relationships ever. I think it's corny. People forget Chad Mendes gave Volk some issues a little bit. If I have this straight, if they don't want to pay Conor the amount he wants, are they just nickeling and diming him? I don't think it's that. I think it's they want to sign Conor to a long-term deal, and Conor wants to fight out his deal, basically. That's the gist I get. Diamond Hands, thank you for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you for your support. If anybody else wants to become a member, link is in the description. If you need the link, I can post it in chat for you. If anybody wants it, just ask. But, yeah, thank you for becoming a member. I'm going to start some more tiers by summertime. Before July, I will start a tier. Another tier or 2. And that's eventually where all the live streams are going to go. And I'm going to make, like, one dedicated badge for each of the kind of top 2 tiers, basically. March 7th is the date for Europe 1. I'll try to watch it. Does anyone know how you watch it? Alexander Gustafsson is so washed. Yeah, at this point he is. Skipping the fights this weekend. I'll just find out what happens on Sunday. Done with shit fight nights. I mean, I get it. If you have something better to do, why not? It's supposed to be a nice day. I'm just annoyed that it's kind of on in the middle of the afternoon. I think PFL should really go on in and become competitive with the UFC. Really invest in scouting and acquire high-level, entertaining fighters. Invest in their advertisement promotion. 100%. They just need to start giving these guys some pep talks first off, and they got to build a better website. Arlovsky's even more washed. Yeah, he's been washed. Chad Mendes gave all times great problems. Yeah. People got so hyped about. I already read that. I think the best heavyweight fight I watched was Arlovsky Brown. That was crazy. That was on the Rumble Johnson DC card, UFC 187. It was in May of like 2012, 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. UFC 187, I'm confident. Chris Weidman was also in that card against Vitor Belfort. So, I think the best heavyweight, I already read that. I personally feel Vera doesn't deserve a title shot. He doesn't. He doesn't at all. I'm making a video soon about who deserves title shots in terms of Merab and Bilal. Justin, thank you for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really got to update the Discord link for you boys. If any of you guys want to join Discord, just send me a message on Instagram or just let me know if you need the link and I can find another way to give it to you if you can't message me. I'll update it. I'll update it soon to join the Discord. You're welcome. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. I personally already read that. Joey, just another fight that rolled his ankle like Ortega. This is funny. I don't remember. Apparently, Pseudo forcing us to watch his downfall. Yeah. Basically. Triple C, nah, triple retirement. Yeah. What about Czech Congo, Rose Namajunas? Okay, I don't know. PFL's not taking building base seriously. They don't even broadcast in so many countries. Yeah, they need to get it figured out. Oh, he's calling out Islam. Dude, Topuria is already pissing me off, dude. Just fight the contenders in your division, bro. I want to see Topuria Mavsar. I think that's a massive fight. Both guys undefeated. So, anything for Joey? Good night, Joey. Got to stick it back. Okay, pulled out for the stream. O'Malley going to get chin checked? That'd be crazy if O'Malley gets finished. That'd be fucking wild. But yeah, Topuria's calling out everyone but the guys he's supposed to be fighting. Rumor has it Mike Chandler still as Conor and Espedo as a wallpaper. Yeah, did you like how I photoshopped McGregor's underwear to be red? I thought that was pretty funny. To signify red panty night, I photoshopped his panties to be red. It's pretty funny, if you ask me. If you ask me, it's pretty damn funny. Every new champ will just want to move up. Got to get used to it now. No, I will not get used to it. Can Topuria become the biggest star in the UFC in the years to come? Sure. I think he can keep winning. Mark, thank you for becoming a member. Everyone's becoming a member of this stream. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I greatly appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate the membership. Mark Sif Jr. I feel bad for Mike Chandler. I kind of do, but like at some point it's like fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, or fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, shame on me. For being a gullible dumbass. Something like that. Something along those lines. It's sad. It really is sad. Chandler's got to do something. At some point, you can't feel for him anymore. I know. I've tried to warn him. Even if he gets the fight, imagine he gets chinned in the first round. If Chandler gets the fight and gets chinned in the first round, his career's over. I was feeling bad for Ortega the first round the other day. Then he got finished. Then he got the finish. Fair enough. Yeah, that would have been annoying because he would have excused the ankle roll as the reason he got finished. Chandler is such an NPC. I got one dude on my mind. Topuria's combos are unmatched. I don't see him beating anyone. And I don't see anyone beating him. I don't know, dude. Bryce Mitchell holding him down for like the last minute. And, yeah. How are the interview prospects with Ioli, Chandler, Curtis? Nothing right now. Nothing in the works. Dude, I would love to get Chandler to come on the channel. I don't think that happens. He probably takes the videos as disrespect, even though they're not meant to be. I'm just speaking my mind and having some fun as well. But yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen. But that'd be crazy if it did. Zabit versus Yair prediction. I go Zabit. I miss Zabit. Chandler Saga needs his own Netflix series. Imagine he sits out for another year. Mark Smith would have stopped the fight when Ortega tried to clinch after getting rocked. I don't even remember that anymore. Joe, I can see Chandler waiting in line at the UFC event for fighters to meet fans, hoping and praying Conor shows his face. Yeah. How can he not know he's getting played? I think he's just hoping that it works out and he gets it this fall or summer. I mean, even if he gets it this summer, fall, I mean, that's still a massive waste of time he could have fought. You know what I mean? Mark Smith is one of the most trigger happy to stop fights. Dude, Mark Smith just never shuts the fuck up. I can't stand that. Chandler's actually a really good all-around fighter. Was close to winning the title. I know. All he had to do was win one big fight, and people would have been clamoring to fight Islam. Tell me if Chandler went out there and got a big win over any other contender in the division. Fans would have been saying he's the guy to beat Islam just because of his style. I don't think he can because if he loses hype of being undefeated is gone. I don't even know what we're talking about there. What's good, Joey? If Chandler in UFC calls and says Conor's off the table, do they give him Gamrot or Jalen Turner? I pull Dustin Poirier out and give him Benoit Saint-Denis, but they'll probably give him Fiziev. They'll probably give him Fiziev. Oh, my God. You know what Fiziev would do to Chandler? Oh, my God. It'd be a brutal beatdown. Imagine if Chandler did a WWE call-out at WrestleMania. Maybe he gets it. I doubt it, though. Dan Hooker said it would look like he would like to either fight Conor or Fiziev. Hooker versus Fiziev would be a banger. Yeah, I like Hooker versus Fiziev. We could argue Moreno could have won judges if Herb could have shut his mouth. That dude couldn't even wait 30 seconds. Dude couldn't even wait 10 seconds. Chandler versus Gaethje 2. That's what I want at 300. Pull Holloway out. Book Chandler versus Gaethje 2. And give Holloway to Topuria. Who do you want to see Herb Dean leg drop next? Paddy Pimblett. You like how I threw that in my video? Red Painting Night isn't what we all think. It's the face you're going to be seen by everyone. Casuals is what UFC fighters want to gain as fans, not hardcores. As hardcores are going to watch. Okay. Do you think Chandler has sacrificed wins in his career in order to be entertaining? Definitely. And he did it in Bellator as well. Joe, what are your thoughts on Henry Cejudo saying he's willing to move down? I think he's getting desperate now. He realized he ruined his career. Casuals is where the money fight is. The money is not that much, but I get your point. I'd like to see Fiziev Hooker. Me too. Me too. Wouldn't mind seeing Turner Fiziev either. Agreed. 16.9, Joey. 17 incoming. 100%. 100%. 17 incoming. We're about 80, 90 away, something like that. So if you guys could subscribe, if you're not, yeah, we're 89 away. Exactly. I just looked. 89 subscribers away. So if you all could like the stream, make sure you subscribe. I've been just pumping out banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. So I've been putting in crazy work recently because I really want to hit 20K before 300. And I don't know how close I'm going to get because we need 3,000 in a month and a half, which I kind of recently did. In like December, January, I kind of did that. I think I got like close to 3,000, but it's gonna be tough. But we'll get very close. I think we'll be at least at 19,000, I would guess. So we'll get to 20K really close. But I hope we get some bangers. I hope we get some banger views soon. I'm happy the Hamzat video did get over 20K. I remember I was talking about it. I wanted to get that over 20K. The recent Chandler video did about 8K. John Jones video is going up on 9K. Kamzat video is over 20K, heading to 21. Other Chandler videos 13K. Colby video, Ian Gary video is 6K. Other Chandler video 13K. You guys love the Chandler videos, huh? It'll take a couple years for 30K. I don't think so. I think if you keen the content output, you should get over 20K by 300. It's hard. Sometimes there's like just valleys where there's like you get views, but it's not that many subscribers. You know, if everyone who watched one of my videos subscribed, we'd already have over 100K. How's that video? Did good? Yeah. It was a good video, too. I've been wanting to do that video for a couple days, and I finally did it, and boom. Sometimes it's just a combination of the title and thumbnail that's just a straight-up banger. It's like people want to click. Bring Chandler's brother on. I want to get Chandler on. If I got an interview with Michael Chandler, like just a 20-minute interview with Michael Chandler, how many views do you think that would get, guys? You think that would get like 30K, 50K, 100K? I doubt it would get 100K. 25K by the end of the year. Dude, I'm blowing by 25K. We better be 30K before the end of the year. Def 100K. I don't know if it would get 100K. How would Zabit beat Yair outstriking him? It would be at 100K, 3 views. Okay. Does anyone think Rogan versus Snipes would have been more than one round? I don't know what you're talking about. No. Can you reach out to Hill for an interview? Dude, I interview Hill easily. Easily interview Hill, but he wouldn't do it. I don't think he'd do it. 25, 30K, def 100K. Is YouTube your full-time job now? No. No. I wish I was just banging out full-time income for YouTube. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. But let's see. Oh, overlap. The fake. Wait a second. Is that a fake overlap we got in the chat? Is that a fake overlap we got in the chat? Thank you for the $9.99. This is Overlap. Do an interview with Overlap. He's got that fire overlap for Mob by 2025. Hashtag Overlap. I don't know if that's the real Overlap. I don't know. Thank you for the $10 Overlap. You're on the list of interviews for sure. Hill and his brother. I wish I could get Hill's brother to come on. This is the real Overlap. It's me. I don't know if I can trust it. But thank you for the $10. Do you guys think this is the real Overlap? He said, nah, the real Overlap would send another 10. Yeah, if that was the real Overlap, that would have easily been a $20 super chat. So thank you for the $9.99 fake Overlap 618, the imposter. You should do an interview with Money Moicano. Okay, how did you like Ortega's performance? I thought it kind of was shitty, even though he got the win. Lucas Tracy MMA just said you were a scumbag. Respond on the record. If he really said that, I doubt he did. But if he did, you can suck my dick. I don't care. Would you actually start interviewing fighters? I would ask the questions the fans want to hear. It's impossible, dude. They're too sensitive, basically. But yeah, I would. But it's just not going to happen at this point. With any names. I support independent MMA journalism. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media Overlap with your super chat donation. I appreciate you. Did Joe Rogan get to interview Hill after he split decision his brother? I don't think so. Joe Rogan was going to fight Wesley Snipes back 10 years ago. You didn't know of this? Did not know. It's crazy how Poetan is lucky Hill will never win with a bad Achilles. He says he's healthy. Dude's calling out Colby Bummington. He said, are you here? Sean versus Gary, who wins? Which Sean are you talking about? Overlap. Thank you for the $9.99. This is Overlap again, the real one. Also, hot take, but UFC 300 is trash. I could pick better fights than this. Overlap for commissioner to the real Overlap. Dude, 300 is not trash. You're delusional, man. 300 is amazing. Could have been some better fights, but it's still amazing. But thank you for the $9.99 Overlap. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, man. I appreciate the dono. Thank you very much. Ortega's triangle was nasty deep. Yeah, apparently I was looking into it. Apparently it's called like a triangle Ezekiel or something along those lines. I don't remember because it was a triangle choke, but then he locked this like this. You know what I mean? But it's called like an Ezekiel something. I saw it somewhere. I can't remember what its name of it is. It actually wasn't even called. It's not even technically called a triangle. But thank you, Overlap, again. Over Strickland, I think Gary beats Strickland easily. I don't think you'd keep the same energy in an interview with Chandler as you do in your videos and lives clowning him. The way you say that, Bishop, is to act as if I'm like a pussy or something, right? You're acting like I'm some kind of pussy. First off, I'm not a pussy in any regard. Second off, when I joke around or poke fun at Chandler in the videos, I'm doing that because that's what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm just reacting in real time. I would never go out of my way to seek someone out, to bring them on camera, to then disrespect them to their face for clout, for views, to look like a badass. I would ask legitimate questions. I would have the same general thoughts, but I wouldn't go out of my way to disrespect anyone. I don't get that. 300 main event is trash. Holy shit, what a disappointment. The whole card is great, but the main event is gross. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the main event, but it is what it is. Joey, I'm late, but you've been using the sunk cost fallacy in the wrong manner when it comes to Chandler wanting to Conor fight. If I can explain if you want, feel free to explain. But if you look up sunk cost fallacy, the phenomenon where a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have invested heavily in it, when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial. Yeah, I mean, it fits perfectly in my opinion. He's invested a lot of his time and promotion into getting this fight, and he's wasted so much time he can't pull out of it now, even though he sees that he probably should. But agree to disagree. But feel free to let me know. I'm here, Jeff. You'll never get a win over my candy ass because you only have one man on your mind. That's true. Volk, Tony prediction, Volk by brutal KO. I really want that Izzy DDP fight. It'll happen probably this summer. Joey Ortega held that choke too long. What do you think? I think it's just the way he had it locked up. I don't think it was that bad. I don't think it was that bad at all. I think it's just the way he had it locked up so tight. It was hard. It was hard to let go of. You know, he was so entangled. Ban Bishop. Who's Bishop? I forgot who Bishop is. Oh. Dude said, you won't keep that same energy. Like, I'm going to invite another grown man. Like, look, I in day-to-day life in general, no. Dude, somebody... Anyhow, how many more losses in a row before Tony gets into his title fight? I have no idea. Prediction of Ludovic Klein, AJ Cunningham. I don't even remember AJ Cunningham, but Ludovic Klein's pretty gritty, so I'm going to go Ludovic Klein by TKO. Bro, stop with this UFC main event disappointing. That's casual. It's one of the best fights we could have gotten. Did you want lightweight McGregor over lightweight? Look, I'm just saying it's a little bit disappointing compared to what we were promised, but I love the fight. I just don't think I think Hill took it on such short notice. I think, you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't even know if his Achilles is 100% healed, but hopefully it is. All Royval needed to do with knock out Moreno was throw a flying knee every time Moreno threw a punch. He was ducking down. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. People hate you for trying to help Chandler by telling him he's never going to fight. Who's been saying it for a year? Even if he gets it now, I don't care. I've been right. I know if he gets the fight later this year, people are going to be like, Joe, you were wrong. Yeah, how long was I right for? How long was I fucking right for, though? People don't realize it'll be a moving of the goalpost. Mark my words. If he gets it like this winter, this fall, I mean, I still don't think he'll get it. So technically, in a way, I'm wrong. But like, people will be like, Joe, you were so wrong. No, I was right for a fucking year and a half before it finally happened. And you guys thought it was good. Remember when everyone thought it was going to happen last fall? And then it was like, oh, it'll happen in December. Remember? It was more or less aimed at chat. Fair enough. Do you think Rosas versus Turquios happens this weekend? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it doesn't happen this weekend. I think it's crazy that you have Rosas still sick in the back and Dana's like, oh, he's going to fight next week. I mean, think about it. When I got sick for 297, I got sick the day before 297. And I was sick for like 2.5 weeks. And I swear I'm still feeling some lingering effects from that sickness. It's ass 300 main event, get better fight, Hill. Okay. It's not casual to be disappointed with the main event. People want McGregor because he runs his mouth. Yeah, I didn't want McGregor. McGregor would have been a disappointment for me. But, yeah, it is what it is. Is your immune system good? I mean, that's the first time I got sick in like a couple years. I've been sick twice in the last like 3 years. Actually sick. So I would assume so. But yeah, I have a feeling Rosas versus Turcios isn't happening. Damn, it's already 11:30, boys. Damn. New prediction video is just... Ugh, I'm going to have to make another video tonight just to step on these ugly-ass views on that. Will you be interviewing fighters soon, or is it not your thing? I think I'd be really good at interviewing fighters, but the thing is, I'm not going to suck up to people to get interviews. You know what I'm saying? So I have to build my platform big enough to do an occasional interview, because I'm not, you know what I mean? People are too sensitive, you know what I mean? So they're not going to be like, oh, this guy, they feel like this guy disrespected me before, and I'm going to go on his channel. Chandler's, I talked about this the other day. Chandler's brother's been watching the videos, and I told him get Chandler to come on. I'd love to talk to Chandler. So we'll see if it'll happen. I doubt it'll happen. I don't think he'll want it. I'd probably takes the videos the wrong way. But I would love to get Michael Chandler on. So it's something I'm open to. Very rarely, though. On a rare occasion. It's not going to be all the time. Once in a while. And it's not going to be like your typical... It would be like a good interview, like guest appearance, more or less than an interview, if that makes sense. I saw Tercios might fight Vinicius Oliveira because his opponents for this weekend pulled out. Maybe. If Raul is still sick, maybe. Joey, name the hottest female fighter, and would you get a chance? What do you mean? Would you get a chance? Verna Jandaroba, of course. Is Chandler's brother black? No. I don't know why you would even ask that, dude. That's not even funny. Who can Tony beat in his retirement fight? Claudio Puelles, maybe? Not even Claudio Puelles. I think he outgrapples him. Jamal versus Hill needs to happen. It's a great fight, but inevitable for Hill. Hope he's healthy enough to make it a banger. Agreed. Hottest fighter, Cyborg. He'll Bible bash on the interview and say how Fox doesn't like fighting. And that's why Conor fight isn't happening. I don't even know what that means. I'm not even sure what you're saying right now. But okay, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Jamal versus Alex? Okay. Yeah, it needs to happen. I just hope, as long as Hill's healthy, I'm perfectly fine with it. But I just have my suspicions. You know what's bad when Puelles is a hard fight for Tony? Yeah, Tony's never had good grappling. Or good takedown defense, let me put it that way. He has decent BJJ, but he's never had good takedown defense. Hold on. Anyway. Hey, Joey. Love the channel. I'll always support. Thank you, Byron. Thank you, Byron. I think Puelles subs Tony. Nah, Tony would just not tap and get his knee torn up. Henry Cejudo calling out Moreno is so embarrassing. Dude, Cejudo has horribly mismanaged his entire career. Horribly mismanaged his entire career. Joe, your Aljo fight predictions are horrible. I know. I don't think I've ever gotten an Aljo fight pick right. I'm trying to remember who he fought. Yeah, I've gotten every Aljo fight pick wrong. I picked Piotr Jan over him both times. I picked Cejudo over him. I picked TJ Dillashaw over him. I picked him over O'Malley. Yeah. I haven't got an Aljo fight pick in forever. Fair enough. Piotr Jan should have won both the first two. So we'll see. We'll see if I get the Calvin Kattar correct. We'll see if I get the Calvin Kattar one correct. Damn, my eyes itching. What do you guys think of the beard? I finally trimmed up the beard. How's the beard looking? How's the beard looking? What do you guys think of the beard today? I trimmed it up. Does it look good or what? Let me know. Let me know. It kind of looks a little weird right here. There we go. I fixed it. Damn, this is definitely the best beard on MMA YouTube. I'll tell you that much. At least what I've seen. It's a damn good beard. Dan, Aljo was supposed to easily dominate Sean O'Malley. That's true. Who do you have, him or Calvin, betting the house on the opposite? I got Calvin easily winning. Looks gangster. Thank you. Beard looking fresh. Believe it or not, I actually trimmed it shorter than I usually do. It was annoying the piss out of me today. And I said, you know what? I'm trimming it. This is like a 2. A 2, I think. And I normally trim it on a 3 or 4. I think I trim it on 4. So this is like two notches down. So, beard looking nice and fresh and thick and black. Don't roast Guru's beard. I don't really know what his looks like all that much, but I know mine's way better for sure. I know mine looks way better for sure. Look, I don't care how many MMA YouTubers you round up. One thing they're not getting on me is this luscious, beautiful, robust, thick, juicy, and black beard. I don't know why I said juicy. You got to line up your bow tie for the chat, yeah. And I got the nice little bow tie right here. I could shave this off, but I like this. I even trim it up a little bit so it looks more like you guys say it does. I should let it grow out and just cover my whole chin here. But look at my hair, man. Look. People make fun of my hairline since I started cutting my hair short. I'm a burn victim. Can you guys actually see it? Look how it's lighter right here. Look, right there. It's all lighter. And there's like, if you look right here, there's like scarring. So I'm a burn victim. So, can't make fun of my hairline without making fun of a burn victim. So, Joe, I always keep forgetting to mention you started the MMA timer wave. What do you mean by that? Joey grabs all the hose. Royval most likely towards MCL. Who the heck is Pantoja going to headline 301 against? Probably Makayev. Do you think if Sean O'Malley had no braids, tattoos, or other guy, he would be a star? No. What's your plan when you fight MMA Guru in the octagon? I don't need a plan. I'm not fighting him in the octagon. I'll fight him in his backyard. How do you feel about Ilya calling out Islam? Can't stand it. Any chance you hijack the Apex on Saturday? Any chance you hijack the Apex this Saturday to fight Rosenstrike, then get in there with Aspinall afterwards? Yes. You're the first one with a timer. Now everyone has one. I thought some people had them before. I'm not sure. I'll tell you one thing. That's the other thing. I got the best timer on the block. Look at it. Look at his timer. Look at his time. Boom. I mean, that's the best. Is that not the clean? Is there? Answer me this. Is there another MMA YouTuber with a better timer? I don't know what they all look like, but I'm just asking. I've never seen one. But if I started it, I don't know that I did, but I'll take your word for it. But I feel like people had them before me. I mean, why wouldn't you? So you could sync up. I started putting up one when I first started the channel. People were always saying, get a timer, get a timer, get a timer. What's up, Joey? After Almeida's last performance, do you give him any chance over Blades? He does. He does. Any chance a non-Brazilian champ headlines 301? It's possible. Joe, will you sign the paper? I'll give you my advice again. No. Bro, Joey lives in a barn. He has no backyard. Oh, okay. Guru has a good one. Okay. Lucas uses a shitty remote. What does that mean? Bro got that Brett Akamoto clock. Pause. I don't know. I've never really seen too many times. It's usually just bland thing. My timer, the timer that I have is like multiple layers of a graphic that I photoshopped together. So it's the two black bars and the gray bar. Then it's the text, and then it's the timer. So it's like 6 different layers. And I have them all grouped together, and then I can just manually change the fight banner to whatever I want. Boom. Boom. And I'm good to go. And then I have it synced up to my stream deck. Hey, Joe, did you check out the new Walking Dead spinoff? I have not. Has Guru timers trash? He has a remote to trigger his timer. Is that what you're saying? What do you mean? I said Guru lives in a barn tent. He doesn't have a backyard. Okay. The sunk cost fallacy only pertains to the person involved belief that they have invested in isn't worth it, yet they refuse to let it go. Chandler still believes it's worth it. Really? Even when it's clear abandonment? I guess so. Even when it's clear abandonment would be more beneficial. Maybe it can be clear to someone else, though, right? But I get what you're saying. Maybe I am wrong, but I still think it kind of applies. I think he knows, man. I think deep down he knows. I'm sticking with that. He needs to get back in the octagon. He's a man. Can't wait to see him KO DDP. He'll fight DDP this summer, I think. Any chance Pereira becomes UFC president when Dana leaves? No. If I had to guess, I'd assign you DDP International Fight Week. What is the picture over your left shoulder on the wall? Picture over my left shoulder. I'm looking at my video. I'm like, that was weird. It's a painting that a subscriber made for me. It's Adesanya shooting the bow and arrows, but it's like a custom background based on another artist who's dead. It's posted on my Instagram if you really care to see it in depth. All these Chandler videos make me think Joey has one man on his mind. I got one. If I got to make another Chandler video soon, I'm going to say, I got one dude on my mind. What video ideas are in your notes? I don't even feel like looking right now. But one of them is, it's time Bilal and Marab get their title shots. Something along those lines. I don't know exactly what the title will be. And there was a couple other that I have, but I'm slacking right now. I'm drawing a blank. Who's next for Ilya Taporia is one of them. Yeah, and there's a couple others, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Does UFC Africa even have a date? No, it'll probably never go. I doubt they even go to Spain at this point. Every time Dana hypes something up, they usually don't go. Would you do a Pimlet video? He deserves more hate. There's really not a reason to hate on him right now. Where's Usman these days? Haven't seen him at any events or heard anything from him. Probably taking some time off. Why does Chandler's brother seem upset on your one video, then on another he compliments your video? I don't know. I don't even remember what the comment said at this point. Let me take a look. So he commented on this one. I forgot what he said. Do you remember? Okay, so one of the comments, he said, let me come on the channel and talk about how this shit works. And I can't remember. Do you remember what the other one said? What was the other one? It was... Okay, utter desperation. Let's see. There was ones like... I think I took a screenshot of it. Chandler left his wife and kids for 2 months for a fight that may not even happen this year. That's funny as hell. I wish I could search by name. I don't remember what the comment said, to be honest. I'll have to go search for him and take a screenshot. People don't like to see... I found one. People don't like to see others do well. And then the other one was something about keep it going or something like that. Bro, you are thriving. Keep giving your input for real. I don't know if that was sarcasm or not. That's what it was. So, I don't know. Not going to lie, shitting on Chandler, you're hilarious, or what got me to originally sub. Never stop bringing the heat to that fake-ass motivational speaker. Hey, look, I'm always just going to speak my mind. Sometimes it'll be positive. Sometimes it'll be negative. I'll just do my best to always be authentically giving you my opinion. That's what you can always expect. You know? Why did someone say to you, not disrespect Chandler if you interview him? What is considered disrespectful question, Chandler? I don't know, dude. Chandler's bro said something about hair and beard dye. No, I think that was someone else. I think it might have been you. I don't know. He said keep up the good work or something. But you think it was sarcasm? It was something like keep giving your input and thriving. I don't know if that was sarcasm or not. If Ian Gary gets to fight Colby and destroys him, can we all meet up and celebrate? Yes, dude. If Ian Gary fights Colby and destroys him, I need to go out and get a hot tub the very next day so I can do a hot tub party with the members stream. We'll set up tripods. I'll have my fiance cook up some food and we'll all celebrate in the hot tub. Be like, oh yes, Ian Machado Gary, pop champagne. See you at the top. I ain't showing up. Colby should retire if Gary beats him. Dude, I'd be heated. Somebody actually left a funny ass comment. They said, I hope Gary gets the Colby fight and Colby dominates him just to see your reaction. Wingstop for $2.99? No. Does Ian beat Bilal? I'll say yes. Your last video on Chandler was so on point. I feel like Chandler really thinks he's going to become a billionaire. You not have a fiance, Joey? Okay. Whatever you want to say. Believe what you want, pussy. I just live in a 4-bedroom house by myself. You're right. I just live in a 4-bedroom house all by myself. Look, if I bring my fiance on here one day, there'll be 2 people, right? There'll be 2 people. There'll be 2 groups of people. One group will talk about her looks and say that she's ugly. The other group will be like, Joey must be rich and she's a gold digger. I already know what's bound to happen. That'll be the 2 groups of people. Then there'll be like there'll be a 3rd group of people that are just like, oh, cool. So, Joey got a wife and kids. You've seen my fiance on OnlyFans? Yeah, you probably have. I don't think Gary beats Bilal, but Ian's grappling is untested. Yeah, it's a big question mark. I don't know. Usman and Bilal will walk through Gary. I don't know about that. Who really gives a shit if you have anyone? Yeah, I mean, why would I lie about it though? Yeah, I'm lying about it for what? I want to impress a bunch of anonymous grown men online? Is that what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to impress anonymous grown men by telling them that I have a fiance. Yeah, I got a fiance and a girlfriend. So, if Bilal doesn't get a title fight this year, would that be mind-blowing? Yes. Gary pretty much had a draw with Neil now. He beat the brakes off of Neil. You're nearly at 17K subs. Do you think you're on track with your subscribers? What do you mean on track? We'll sign to the UFC soon, and he still has a style and make rank and noise. We'll see. I don't even know who that is. Joe's the type of dude to get married to impress others so they know he isn't a virgin. Matthew, you're definitely the type to get your girlfriend or wife pregnant just so you can tell other people that she's pregnant so you can be like, yeah, I fuck. Yeah, I fuck a lot. I'm telling you right now. Matthew Thompson likes a lot of the same Twitter likes. A lot of Conor's Twitter likes. Usman versus Gary, rumor 305. Dude, Gary needs to get the Colby fight. After all that shit Colby's talking, Gary needs the Colby fight. Colby doesn't get to get off talking about someone's family like that and not paying for it with his chin. That's the fight to make. Well, at least it's not me getting roasted right now. Jeff sits at home in his 1-bedroom apartment drinking Bud Light. Joey's tired of servicing your wife. Yeah, Bilal out wrestles Gary, possibly. Matthew Thompson, type of guy to like any type of guy, pretty much. Clover Trophy up. Ian Gary will be champion is what I'm taking that as. Yeah, I want to see Ian KO Colby and Sean. Dude, there's nothing I would enjoy more. I would take a 10% prediction rate this year if I could just get Ian Machado Gary sleeping out Colby and Sean Strickland. That would be the funniest days of my life. I would laugh so fucking hard. I'm telling you, watching Gary just put on a masterclass against Sean Strickland would be the funniest fucking day of my life. So that'd be absolutely fucking hilarious. Because you know how many incels would be pissed off about that? Does big PFL dude have anything to offer Francis? I think it's possible. In heavyweight, anybody can get KO'd. It's 11:50 at night, and I only got one thing on my mind. Yeah, I'm expecting in the future we better see some super chats that say, I got one dude on my mind. Should Herb Dean be in prison? Yes. If Bilal and Jamal become champs, I think it'll be the first time 2 champs are the same state at the same time. Would be the first time. I think Jamal lives in Las Vegas, doesn't he? Or am I wrong on that? Strickland would KO Gary. Strickland's never KO'd a motherfucker in his life, let alone KO the sublime striker and Ian Machado Gary. Chicago. I don't think Jamal Hill lives in Chicago. I think he lives in Las Vegas. Ian Gary's cardio is in question. No, it's not. What did Herb Dean do? Look up CB Dalloway. TKO lost to some Russian dude. I can't remember his name from like 5 years ago. Deserves to be in jail. My guy gonna need some new shorts if Gary chins Colby. Dude, Gary beating the fuck out of Colby and finishing in pause would be the funniest fucking timeline ever. Yeah, talk shit about my wife. He's just beating the piss out of him. Just beating the dog shit out of him. And after he KOs him, the ref doesn't jump in on time and he palms the back of his unconscious head and just gives him a little air thrust, Adesanya Paulo Costa style. You know how funny that would be? Or better yet, he just jumps up in the air and leg... Can you leg drop your opponent or no? Would that be considered a kick to the head? Hill lives at Chandler's mom's house. Herb needs only ref that tops fighters when they tell him to keep fighting. Yeah, basically. What's up, Joey? What's up, Isaiah? Dude, the CB Dalloway Russian guy stoppage was one of the worst stoppages I've ever seen. Fun fact, Chandler made $1,070,000 for his Tony win. What do you mean? $1,070,000 for his Tony win? I don't know what you're saying there. You think he made $1 million to fight Tony? Better rewind and listen. Come on, we'll keep working. He averaged $1 million a fight after Hooker. He got paid $500K. Said Hill. I've never seen his pay. I don't know what you mean. I've never seen his pay. Dustin made $8 million for the third Conor fight. I haven't seen that anywhere either. Chandler's going to be 80, saying he's got one dude on my mind. Yeah. I imagine Chandler's just like fucking his wife and is like, I got one dude on my mind. After Hooker, he got paid $500K. Joey cracked the red panty night myth. That I did. Yeah, he just left for camp 2 months ago. Chandler jumped in camp 2 months ago for the Conor McGregor fight. I'll never stop showing that clip. That shit is so funny. Shamil Ghaziv is getting paid $12K. Yeah, he's headlining. He better get a bump in pay for headlining. That's crazy. They should have got Umar Nurmagomedov a better opponent. And he should be headlining. He got $500 for a Hooker fight and averaged $1 million a fight after. Where'd you see this at? I don't even know if I believe that. The red panty night fallacy needs to be a real thing. That's what we're going to call it from now on. We're starting that. We're starting that. I don't know if we have Michael Chandler's pay. I don't think he's getting paid $1 million per fight. According to this, let's see what the source is. I don't think he's getting paid $760,000. They're saying he got paid $760,000 to fight Dustin Poirier, but yet they have no sources. They have literally no sources. See, this is where I have an issue. They make all these claims, and then you look. Oh, where'd you get this? Where'd you get this information? It doesn't anything. It says Michael Chandler's base salary for Justin Gaethje was $110,000, and then a $50,000 bonus. So $164,000. I don't know if I believe that either. I don't think. Yeah, I don't see any legitimate sources. This is the problem we have, dude. Yeah, there's no legitimate sources. Yeah, it's all these bullshit websites that make up shit. UFC 274 disclose pay. Yeah, gimmesport.com. Yeah, Sport Zion. Yeah, this is all bullshit, Patty. There's a chance it might be right. I'll find it. Didn't mean to type illegally. What does illegally mean? He fought in the state that released person he was on there illegally. Find it. He fought in a state that releases persons and he was on there illegally. Find it. Didn't mean to type illegally. Okay, just find it, dude. I couldn't find it anywhere. It was a bunch of bullshit websites, basically. Chandler makes his money mythical train. I'd be shocked if he got paid over $300,000 per fight. I think he gets paid decent by the UFC. The Akamoto interview with Chandler was so funny. Dude was in a car ready to go train with an unannounced fight. I know. He said, we're in communication with the UFC and June 29th is the date. You're in the presence of the most entertaining Conor fan on the planet. Yeah. Maybe Chandler gets $12K now. I bet the Brett Akamoto interview was the same day Conor posted a video of him 200 pounds on his yacht drinking tequila. Basically. Basically. Chandler balking to heavyweight. Dude said, I'm going to look the same at 85 as I did at 55. Yeah, I bet you Chandler's underpaid. There's been a dude who's been making me wait for too long. So if June 29th was the date, he backtracked on the MMA Hour, so he did actually get a date. So if June 29th was the date, he backtracked on the MMA Hour because he didn't actually get a date. Yeah, I broke it down. I know I made a playlist now. If anybody's interested, I made a playlist. Shout out to the guy who actually made the playlist, and then I just copied the playlist from him. But I made a full McGregor Chandler saga video. And there's one from a month ago. It has 7.7K views. Michael Chandler confirms Conor McGregor fight unofficial. And that was basically when Chandler was going around saying it was the 29th. But you could tell if you read between the lines, he hadn't had it confirmed. And people keep saying, like, mostly positive reception of the Chandler videos. But people don't realize the reason I'm making those videos is not to clown Chandler. There's people that are excited for this fight. And there are people that are being promised this massive, mega exciting fight, at least in their minds. And they're being sold wolf tickets. So that's why I continue to cover it, because there was people telling me, thoughts on McGregor Chandler June 29th. And I'm like, it's not happening. So, I covered it last year. I remember Derek was telling me it was going to happen and he was excited for it. I'm like, dude, don't get your hopes up. Do you guys remember that? I don't know if Derek's in here or not. But I was telling Derek, I was like, dude, it's not going to happen. Don't get your hopes up. And he said, dude, it's going to happen. Blah, blah, blah. They're coaching tough now. They're going to fight this year. I'm like, no, they're not. There's been a couple times where I've relented a little bit. And like, okay, it seems like it might happen. But nope. My camp's been in contact. What does Twitter say? Yeah. Yep. And then he said in one interview, and I think it was from the 1 month ago one video that I covered it. He said in one interview, we're in constant contact with the UFC. And then in like 10 seconds later, he says, I don't call the UFC up every day and ask them. They know I'm waiting for Conor. If you interview Cowboy, ask him how does Dana's nuts taste, saying 24K is a lot. Yeah, what, in 1950? There's been a dude who's been making me wait. I can tell he's getting frustrated. You guys need to get me in contact with Chandler so I can get him on the channel for an interview. I think we can save his career. I think we can save his career. Chandler probably checks in with Conor's doctor periodically to make sure he's within 2 pounds of Conor. What was your advice? What do you mean? My advice for Chandler? Is that what you're asking? Fuck Chandler career, let him ruin it. Nah, dude, I'm a fan of Chandler fights. I'm a fan of Chandler's fights. But yeah, I made a playlist now. If you guys ever want to check up on the entire saga, it's a total of 18 videos. Breaking news: Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler announced. Conor McGregor exposes massive USADA loophole live on air. Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler will not happen. Tough 31. Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler is unwatchable. Dana White humiliates himself in unhinged UFC presser. Michael Chandler publicly admits Conor McGregor fight not happening. Dana White publicly admits Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler not happening. Hunter Campbell and Jeff Nowitzki propaganda exposed at UFC USADA presser. Conor McGregor publicly admits he doesn't want to fight Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler attempts last-ditch effort to get Conor McGregor to fight him. The UFC intentionally waited out USADA deal to announce Conor McGregor's next fight. Michael Chandler confirms Conor McGregor fight unofficial. Conor McGregor continues to manipulate Michael Chandler and ruin his career. Dana White confirms why Conor McGregor hasn't returned to the UFC. Dana White brutally confronted on McGregor return in UFC 300 main event. Michael Chandler humiliates himself with last-ditch Conor McGregor call-out. Michael Chandler's completely delusional about the Conor McGregor fight. And lastly, Michael Chandler won't get paid more by the UFC to fight Conor McGregor. Full playlist on the channel now. Made a full playlist. Shout out to whoever sent it to me. And I just copied it. But yeah, I don't know why I went through that. They're damn good titles if you ask me. They have to be catchy titles. They have to be catchy titles. So, I forgot who told me. Who in the chat thought I was crazy when I was telling you guys summer of last year that it wasn't happening? Is there anybody in the chat that says I was crazy? This is why I stopped caring about this. What, I made too many videos? Is that what you're saying? I'm just trying to save you guys from the disappointment. A lot of people were excited for that fight, and it's never happening. Joe, if you interview Chandler, I guarantee his breath smells like Irish ass. I would agree. 80 minutes in, guess I'm late. Joey's got one dude on his mind. I didn't think you were crazy, but I didn't expect it to take this long. Yeah. UFC should cut Chandler. Nah, they shouldn't cut Chandler. They should give him BSD. Main event 300 got changed to Chandler McGregor in heavy lifting competition. Yes. I said you were crazy. You're right, man. Yeah, even if the best case scenario happens this summer. That's a year and a half from when it was announced. That's crazy. So what's the hold up then? Does Conor want an easier fight? Just wants more money than the UFC wants to pay? UFC wants to extend his contract is what I think it is. I made an entire video about that. That's out on the channel. That is in the playlist. That's the one. Dana White confirms why Conor McGregor hasn't returned to the UFC. It's 24 minutes and 17 seconds. That is the video where I break it down. I think it's his contract. I was the first person to say that as well. Contract combined with drug use. Remember when Dana slapped his wife and then Power Slap was born? Yeah, they postponed it for an extra week because he slapped his wife. For Chandler to get clout, he has to beat McGregor, though, not just fight him. Agreed, and I break that down in my video from last night. No, I stopped caring because there was just too much back and forth with the damn fight, so I dumped the fight months ago. Yeah, it's impossible to be excited. If we knew for sure it was going to happen, I'd be excited for it, mildly, nothing crazy. But yeah. Chandler's got one dude on his mind. But yeah, I don't think UFC should cut Chandler. They should just give him a different fight. Just give the man a different fight, for the love of God. At this point, book him versus Islam. Imagine if they gave him Islam in June. They might as payback. Because they're like, damn, we kind of feel shitty. We kind of feel shitty. Is Michael Chiesa a dead body? Yes. Chandler waking up in the night, sweats trembling about not getting the fight. Chandler's definitely stressed about it. I'll tell you that much. It's always fun to see Conor fight whoever denies that is lying, but too much effort for me to personally keep track of it all. Denies that. It's always funny to see Conor fight. Oh, yeah. He's always fun. If you think Chandler is dumb for waiting, then you're probably a beta male. Nah, I think you're an alpha. How do you see Charles beating Arman? I think it would have to be by decision, man. I don't see him putting Arman out. Maybe rocking him and submitting him, but I think Arman's going to win probably. I'm probably picking against Charles for the first time in channel history. I think Arman's just a young, new breed. Usman will be champion again in 2025. Mark my words. We'll see. Doubtful 3-fight losing streak. Crazy how fast the game moves. Crazy how fast the game moves. You know what I'm excited for, though, boys? Major organization. Let's see. Okay, so you can watch this on DAZN or DAZN or whatever the hell it's called. Is let's go Ngannou, Joshua. What's the date of that? Is it March 8th, right? Does anyone know the start time of Okay, it's on Friday. Good. I'm excited for Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou. All right, sporting news. Let's see what time. I want to know what time it's on. Saudi Arabia, March 8th. The fight will air on DAZN pay-per-view in U.S. and Sky Sports in the U.K. It doesn't tell me a time, though. Main card start time doesn't tell me. It says to be determined. Sadly, I'm going Armin. Probably second round TKO. I could see Armin getting a finish. I really could. Is anybody else excited for Ngannou Joshua, or is it just me? Who needs to get cut from commentary? Almost every single person. I see Armin Oliveira ending in either in a tie or a cancellation. Not even joking. That's crazy. Francis better be ready. That boy is a dog. Dude, if Francis wins, oh my God, it's going to be the best day ever. If Francis wins, it's going to be the best day ever. If Charles gets chin, I'll throw up. I will as well. Yes, we are. Dude, I need Ngannou to win that one. Just because I don't, or at least have a salvageable performance that makes it look like similar to the Fury fight. Because I know if he loses, Chael is going to be shitting all over him. Like, yeah, the boxing experiment is over with. Now back to reality and go to PFL where there's no opponents for you and you're not going to sell any pay-per-views. Have you ever watched Jens Pulver stream on Twitch or YouTube? No. I seen it on the broadcast that one time, though. If Charles already read that. It wouldn't surprise me if Mike Chandler trains his son to fight Conor's son after realizing he won't get the fight, probably. Dom needs to be cut from commentary. Buddy thinks judges rescore rounds because of cuts. I know, dude. There was a recent fight I was watching. It was an older fight, but I was watching it for Fight Tape. And someone got cut, and like Dominic Cruz, you could just hear him on commentary. He almost came in his pants. He's like, oh, that's a nice cut. That's going to help him this round. Actually, PFL heavyweight is legit more scary than John Jones. Actually, I would agree with you. Scarier, yes. But not overall more intriguing fight, though. Sanko and Felder are the only good ones. I agree. I like Sanko and Felder. We're on the same page. Chandler's getting karma for all the dirty shit he's done. Fish hooking, intentional blood, snotting into Poirier's mouth, obvious eye pokes, and Gaethje, followed by a punch instead of letting the ref break. I covered that in a video. Who remembers that? Who remembers I covered that in a video? GTV, you're the guy who said you're a newer subscriber. I actually did a video. It's called Michael Chandler Needs to Face Consequences for Blatant Cheating at whatever event, UFC 281. But I just want Ngannou to have another performance like he did in the Fury fight. I don't want him to get his ass beat by AJ because them motherfuckers will say the Fury fight was a fluke. I agree, JJ. I would love if he chinned Anthony Joshua. I swear on my life, I'm going to go wild if he chins Joshua. It'll be probably the best moment in the channel's history. I think. All the people, no matter what, even if he loses, it doesn't matter, dude. He already won. The Chandler saying is one of those rare made jokes that gets funnier each time. Agreed. It's awkward. It's almost the end of Black History Month, dude. Still doesn't have the fight. And I just got one dude on my mind. So, I got one dude on my mind. What do we got here? How many views we got on the channel now? I'm curious. How do you find it? I think you click here. We almost got 5 million views on the channel. Not too shabby. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, I hope Ngannou does well. I really do. I'm excited for anything Ngannou, to be honest. Me too. I'll be excited for his PFL debut. And I'll gladly buy the pay-per-view. And I hope they find a way to build a really solid pay-per-view. Oh my God, only 600 views so far for the full card predictions. More videos coming soon. Should be tomorrow, maybe. We're not hitting 17K tonight, dude. Is there anyone in the chat that's not subscribed right now? We're like 90 away, dude. We're 90 away. We're not going to get 90 subs, even if we get a couple subs on stream. That card is shit. Don't expect much. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's not the worst card ever. But I know what you mean. I'll sub for Dana impression. No. 17 incoming. Yeah, it'll be there. It'll be there this week. It's just a matter of what I put out. I'm gonna try to go to bed early and just get some sleep and relax tonight. Otherwise, I'd record a video and then like drop a late video tonight, but I'm not going to. I'll record something tomorrow. Hopefully. And drop it tomorrow. Are you a fan of Ngannou because everyone said he fumbled the bag? Now, I was always a fan of Ngannou, and just the way the MMA community treated him made me a bigger fan of him. Has anyone called out Chandler recently, or is he just a ghost for Conor? Ghost for Conor. It's not the worst card ever, but damn, it looks ugly. Agreed. Now, Joe, you tripping with that Chandler video? Okay. Well, you can trip right out of the chat, you asshole. Very hard not to be a fan of Ngannou. Yeah, I don't know what Ngannou's done to piss off MMA fans, other than stick it to Daddy Dana White, and they got to stick up. They got to stick up for their pseudo deity. Which fight card did Raul Rosas Jr. lose on? I believe it was a pay-per-view. but I don't remember. It was 2 fights ago for him. It was some pay-per-view last year, maybe 290, 287. Pereira versus Adesanya 2. I got one dude on my mind. Released the video at the end of the live. I have watched it already, but you're live. No, I don't have any video to release. I got my full card predictions out right before. If you guys could all check that out at the end of the live, I would appreciate it, because it's not going to get very many views because the card isn't that good, man. Which is actually just looking ugly on the channel. I hate when I drop a video and it doesn't have that many views. Like, at least not on par. Like damn. Full card picks, tough crowd for the full card picks, because it's a very niche audience that wants full card picks, especially for a shit card. A couple of my friends are WWE fans and very casual following MMA. They all thought Chandler's promo was cringe. I don't know how anyone could thought it was good. I'm saying that's why I haven't watched the full card picks. If you could dismantle any hype train, who would it be? I don't know. Give me some options. I can't think of any off the top of my head. We got casuals on Tapology. Do we now? By the way, guys, go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I haven't said this in a while. Go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. At MMA Joey C right there. Boom. Like 60% going Climb by KO. I haven't really thought about it, but people were telling me he was a bum, so I said Climb by TKO. I didn't talk about it in the video, but I said it early on the stream. So I have to look into it. He's literally ragdolls people and probably going to get the sub. I don't even remember. He's like a gritty grappler. Let me go look at his recent fights. I can't even remember. I know he got fouled a lot in a recent fight. 8 KOs, TKOs, 8 submissions. Ignacio Bahamondes. Dude's a decision machine. I gotta look up AJ Cunningham. How shit is AJ Cunningham? Yeah, I'll probably pick Ludovic Klein by decision. They're all by decision. Jay will KO him in less than 7 minutes. Agreed. I swear if Anders loses to Pickett, he has to retire. Agreed. The Red Penny Night Myth Buster video was on point. Thank you, Muhammad Sheikh. Your opinion on Raval 2 was a pretty good take. Not sure why all the negativity. People are just clowns, man. I get a lot of negativity because I speak my mind. I don't pander to the fan bases. We're independent MMA media here. We don't want to live in an echo chamber. We're not clout chasing. We're just speaking our minds and enjoying the sport. A passionate adult male with a 10 out of 10 beard who loves the sport. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. I wonder how many guys watch the stream and they're like, damn, I wish I had a beard like this guy. I aspire to one day to have this beard. You know what's crazy? When me and my fiance started dating, I didn't even have... I had a couple like little hairs here and here. And that's all I had. I'm going to go in decision. Fuck it. I'm probably going decision too. You know what? I'm actually going to pick mine now just so I don't forget later. And that way I at least have Ludovic Klein locked in. And I'm going to double check my picks on Friday to make sure I picked all the right ones. It wouldn't shock me if AJ Cunningham gets the upset. Ludovic Klein's not that good. He gets hate because there's only one dude on his mind. Yeah, that's true. But now she only has one dude on her mind. Yeah. She actually isn't a big fan when I shave the beard. I used to shave the beard a couple times a year, completely off. Completely down to bare skin. Pause. Bare skin. I used to shave it completely off. Boom. It grows back pretty quick. And she was never a big fan when I shaved it completely off. Once I started growing it like this. So, it's weird because I only stopped shaving it once I started the channel. To be honest, I think this card's a perfect opportunity for a sweep. Joe, you calling out Aspinall, Tom Aspinall after GK or Rosenstrike? Imagine Gaziv got a title shot after beating Rosenstrike because no one else is available. Or some shit. Hear me out? What are we talking about? You shave that ass? Okay. I'm going Biggie Boy by KO. You're smoking crack, JJ. Can you not share your picks on? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Watch Cunningham pull off the upset win. Can everybody in here like the stream? We got 124 people in here. We got 51 likes. You guys can't like the stream. If you're not going to like the stream, you have to at least send a $50 super chat. All right, so choose one or the other. Or I'm never streaming again. I'm never, ever streaming again. You can't click like. Chances Alex Perez actually makes it a fight night? 50%. Is there UFC Saturdays every week up until 300? Yes. You still got one dude on your mind? That I do. That I do. Rosenstrike is literally a bum with power. He's got decent kickboxing. But I know what you mean. What happened to Damon Jackson? I don't know. I don't know. Watch Snell and Perez pull out. Oh my god, it'd be so annoying. That would be so... Imagine Bekzak. That power going to KO Gaziv. We'll see. The best fight of all time is Congo versus Vera, you recall? Yeah, it should have been stopped like 18 times, but it wasn't. But I don't think that's the best fight of all time. That's one of the craziest fights of all time. Damon Jackson is fighting Alexander Hernandez. When is that? I lost track of some low-level fights like that. I can't believe we don't get a break. We don't get a break until... I wish like 2 of these Apex cards were canceled in the middle here. We do not get a break until the 20th of April. 20th of April, boys. That's wild. April 6th? There's a card on April 6th with Tori Allen. Oh, that's Alexander Hernandez, Damon Jackson. Trevor Peak, Charlie Campbell. Should be a heater. Boo, 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 boo. You'll see Cop Nicolau are going to fight on the 27th of April. Did I see that? I think I did see that, but I forgot about that. They rebooked it. Joey, speaking of the Apex, would you rather have 2 better cards a month or more fights? 2 better cards. I'd rather have 2 off weeks. Every other week have better cards, but they're never going to do it. Television rights. Joey just went to 298 and will be at 300. Damn, Sager, you just blowing out money, huh? How much you spent on your 298 tickets? Who should Fiziev fight? When's he going to be able to return? But Michael Chandler. Junior Tafa's fighting again. I don't know. I don't want to see him fight ever again. After that piss poor performance, I don't ever want to see him fight again. Ever again. Ali said Moreno might go up to 35 and fight Cejudo. Ew, why would he go up to 35? Nah, Ali's making shit up because Cejudo's his guy. Says Junior Tafa's fighting Carl Williams. I think that got canceled, maybe, because he stepped in. So... Anyway, Steve should fight Dan Hooker. I like that. Rosa should fight at 299. Agreed. Give him a little bit more time. Got the corner store. Okay. 298. I paid 700 with fees for each. Brought my daughter with me. We'll bring her to 300 too. How much is 300 going to cost? How much is 300 going to cost? That's actually not bad. 700. That's not bad at all. Tony will never retire. It seems like it. Joe, why did you privately message me? Where would I publicly message you? Where would I publicly message you? Because watch the full card predictions and you'll know. If you watch the full card predictions, you'll know. I saw 300 tickets. The cheapest is 680. That's crazy. Do you plan on going to any UFC events anytime soon? I'm going to Apex this Saturday. I'll be there this Saturday if you care to join me. Brandon Royval got that raw dog in and pause. Yeah, praying the UFC waste of money. Is Shavkat one of the only up-and-comers not being massively hated? Seems like it. Did the crowd go crazy after Jairzinho chinned Alistair? The crowd was half gone. So what happened was a lot of people took the Amtrak there. The last Amtrak left at like 1 a.m. and the fight ended at like 1:02 a.m. So in the last round, everyone started leaving. Everyone was gone pretty much when he got the KO. Go back and watch it, dude. Let's see if I can see in the crowd real quick. Overeem. Overeem versus Jairzinho. All right, this is Spanish, but we'll pull it. Oh my God, I hate fucking ESPN. Always telling me to log in and shit. Let me see if this works. The app works on the computer. Overeem. Don't tell me to log in again. I'm going to throw a fit. I want to see if they show the crowd. A lot of people left. Come on. I'm just trying to see if they show the crowd at all at the finish. You know what's funny? This was actually kind of an early stoppage, by the way, too. They could have let it go to the bell. He didn't need to stop it there. Damn, Biggie Boy's butt crack was showing. I'm waiting to see if they show the crowd. I'm in the 10-second mark here. I wanted to watch the ending of it. It shouldn't have been stopped at all. You can't really see the crowd. I'm trying to look. I would say 30% of the crowd was gone, maybe 40% of the crowd. That was a bad... You know what shouldn't have actually been stopped? That was actually a bad stoppage. I never realized it at the time. That was actually a bad stoppage. I mean, he was out. But the way Jairzinho walked over... And then Alistair Overeem popped right up. I think it's kind of a bullshit stoppage. You can't really tell. But a good portion of the crowd was gone. I mean, he was out, though. So it is kind of fair to say. Dude, that was filthy. I want to see if they show the crowd at all. Yeah, you can kind of see when Alistair's like walking out of the cage a little bit here. But yeah, a lot of people were gone. This is the point I'm getting to. Good old Herb Dean. Nah, it wasn't Herb. It wasn't Herb. It was Big Dan. Bro, ESPN randomly linking to fights in Spanish is so fucking fraud. Dude, the search is horrible on ESPN Plus. 300 will be $1,200 each, but I live in Orange County, so for $298, I didn't need a flight or hotel. For $300, I'll need an overnight stay. Why aren't you getting me a ticket to $300, Sager? Isn't Biggie that why they call it a large combo meal? I don't know. Top 2 worst referees. Herb Dean and Mark Smith, probably. That's what I would say. When is your flight to Vegas? Amir finishes Raw Dog. Probably does. Probably finishes Raw Dog deep. Anyway, boys, you damn near got a 2-hour stream out of me. You damn near got a 2-hour stream out of me. Mark Smith is a good ref. Yeah, he is. Not. He never shuts the fuck up, dude. He's horrible. He's a horrible ref, in my opinion. Horrible ref. I mean, dude never shuts up. Indecisive. Calling illegal knees. Legal. Calling legal knee. Illegal. Just makes absolutely no fucking sense. Everyone smack the like button. What's up, MMA Now? Hope everything's going well. Just join. Come on, keep it going. I've already been here for an hour and 45 minutes. I don't know how much longer I can keep going. I don't know how much longer I can keep it going. I just don't know. The ref that let BSD get bludgeoned for 3 rounds is the worst ref. Yeah, I don't even know if he's ever showed up again. Besides Marab, who should O'Malley fight? Marab, and Marab. Let's get 100 likes. Who's better, Volk or Kamaru? I'll say Volk. Pat Matthews decided to show up. It's about time you showed your little face, Pat Matthews. About time. Tapori's walkout song was a vibe. Sure. Worst ref is Kerry Hatley, no debate. Dude, there's so many bad ones. I have a huge face. Make sure you sub him as 17K. Yeah, we're going to hit 17K in the next 2 days. We're going to hit 17K in the next 2 days or so, which I'm hyped. I want to get to 20K, though. I want to get to 20K. 20K is the goal here. That's the goal at the end of the day. It's going to be sick. I'm going to be hyped. It's hard to believe. April 1st is the 3-year anniversary since I decided to start the channel. So, that's pretty wild. Pretty fucking wild, if you ask me. Pumping in the algorithm that's pumping Joey. He has good takes. As long as the quality keeps up, he's next. Joe, when you get 20K, I'll send you a gift you can open on air. No joke. I don't know if I trust to open an Anthrax package from you, Sager. So, we'll see. Dude, Matthew Thompson just never shuts the fuck up with his dumb shit. He just always saying dumb shit in chat. Keith Peterson off a pack of Marlboros is undefeated. I like how you butchered the spelling. I feel like MMA Media has been shitting on PFL so hard. I get they make mistakes, but I thought their event was weekend was good. I love the pacing. What have they been shitting on it for? Thank you, Jesus Santos, for my belt. Robbery. What have they been shitting on it for? Best MMA stream out there. Thank you, my friend. Realistic prediction for 300 main event. We already got 300 main event. It's Hill versus Pereira. Pat Matthews, thank you for the 199. 20K by UFC 300. Let's make it happen. Yeah, that's what I want, man. That's what I want. It's hard to believe. I would love to hit 20K by the 3-year anniversary, but that's a literal 3,000 subs in 1 month. I'm going to hit it hard in March. I'm going to hit it hard, pause, in March. Yeah, Pat, you misspelled happen. You're going to have to resend another dono, but this time make it 5. I'm going to hit the YouTube studio hard in March. Non-stop content. And if I could hit 20K in the month of March before April 1st, the 3-year anniversary, I could say, yeah, I got 20K subs in under 3 years. I'd be fucking hyped. Especially doing content the way I've been doing content is a little bit different, I feel like. I don't feel like it's as easy to grow subs this way. But I'm going to just be non-stop, just pounding it. You guys need to start sharing videos with other people and shit like that. Joey's going to hit it hard on camera. Let's make it happen. Yeah. Let's make it happen. If we can hit 20K before April 1st, that would be fucking insane. I mean, that would be massive. But December and January were huge. December and January were huge. I can't remember exactly what they were. In December, I gained almost 2,000 subs. In January, I gained 1,400 subs. So it's not beyond the realm of possibility. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. It would be 3,000 subs in 1 month. What are the odds someone sweeps the card this week? Doubt it. It never happens, but we'll see. Kerry Hatley's the best referee? Absolutely not. Will they announce another fight for the dead corpse of Tony? Imagine they book him against Paddy Pimblett again. You got beat up for sharing my videos at school? You're picking my body double? Fair enough. I'll sweep the card, don't worry. I'm sure you will, Days. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, my friend. Damn, I can't believe... I swear, I'll tell you this. Time flies by when you're streaming. You guys gotta... If you guys watch any other streamers, ask them if time flies by while they're streaming. Because for me, it legit flies by. And I literally can't fathom it. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but it happens. A lot of us have been close, that's true. MMA Uncensored got exposed by the ratio community. Yeah, I mean, I fucking hate MMA Uncensored, but that's fucked up. To be posting pictures of people and they're with their families. I think it's petty. JJ Smokes equals the GOAT. Maybe, maybe not. I'll sweep the card, don't worry. People wrote off Ryan Hall for losing to Ilya Topuria and Darren Till for losing to DDP. Nah, dude. Darren Till was always a bum. So I've been writing him off for a long time. He doesn't have one quality win on his entire resume, basically. Basically that. Remember when Dabrowski had every fight right except Valentina got robbed against Grasso? Yeah, I vaguely remember that. That sucks for him. So, Matthew yeah, he does piece it now. Thoughts on... I almost swept 293, but Sean Izzy? That's crazy, bro. That's wild. It's hard to believe, huh? I swept Dern versus Hill, other than fucking Michael Johnson getting brutally chinned in a fight that he was winning. I thought I was really gonna get it. I thought I was gonna get it, but unfortunately I do not. Unfortunately I do not, which is really quite annoying. Dude, I thought for sure I had the sweep, but then Grasso came up with a big upset. It's annoying. I'm taking Hill. If I think Hill's healthy, I'm taking Hill. I swept the Volk Topuria card. The entire card. The entire card. I've come close so many times. Like, I think UFC... Was it 283? I got close to sweeping that card. Let me go back and look. I think it's 283 Jamal Hill, Glover Teixeira. Yeah, I went 12 out of 15. I got McKinney wrong, Alves wrong. I got McKinney wrong against Ismail Bonfim. I got... Who else did I get wrong? I'm trying to find it. I got Alves wrong, so... Oh, yeah, I picked Alves over Dalby in a split decision. I can't remember what I thought of that split decision. And then I got Rodriguez wrong. Yeah, who would have thought Gregory Rodriguez gets chinned by Bruno Ferreira? So, one may have been a robbery. I can't remember what I thought of Dalby versus Alves. Who would have expected Bonfin to beat McKinney? And then who would have thought? Old Gregory Rodriguez. Yeah. I went 10 out of 11. Gone Spivak. I think I had good picks on that card, too. I almost swept 292, but I picked Cody Gibson over Katona. Shame on you. Nice shirt, Joey. Thank you. Thoughts on Lucas' disrespect for Legends of Sport who fought before 2015 guys partially responsible for the brain dead takes and AIDS coming out of obnoxious MMA Twitter bots? I don't really know what he says about him, so I can't really speak to it. I mean, I don't know. And I got a women's fight wrong? That's annoying as hell. Dude, the one that got me is pissing me off because the guy I picked was winning and then just got KO'd. Jack, I'm going to sweep that one card Michael Johnson got flatline. Yeah, I know. We just talked about it, Jack. Are you not even listening anymore? Are you not even listening anymore, Jack? Jeez Louise, Jack. You don't even listen to the streams anymore? You got to start making shorts. Dude, I just don't have the desire to make shorts. Why doesn't somebody start a channel, make a bunch of shorts from my videos, and then see if they can build subscribers on it? And then just link my channel. Just link it. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do. Jack is whack. Motivational Joey is a clip channel. That's true. How's he doing? He hasn't been putting out videos recently. Motivational Joey. 103 subs right now. But he does put out some bangers, but he just waits for those bangers. We got quite a few. We got quite a few good ones. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to do anything like that, I don't care. Crack is whack. Acts like today's bottom feeders would destroy Legends of 2010. He's unbelievable disrespectful in the way he called GSP and Silva overrated often on Twitter now, but they jerk Strickland. I think also it's hard to realize how good they were if you didn't watch. I would do clips, but it just takes too long. I agree. Yeah, it's too hard. Snag Lord, despite your hate for Mexicans, what was your favorite fight last weekend? Did you just make that up? Did you just make that up despite your hate for Mexicans? Well, despite the fact that I just hate every single one of them on the card, my favorite fight was Manel Torres absolutely brutally beating up Chris Duncan. So, that's it. But yeah, next time you want to claim that I hate an entire culture of people or country of people, make sure it's a $20 dono, Snag Lord. $10 dono ain't going to cut it. All right, Manel Torres for sure. Yeah, great performance by Manel Torres. Did you see the dude KOing two dudes in the back? Yes. You hate Mexicans, unsubscribe and cancel the membership. Joe, you just hated my country. Are you from Mexico days? Dude just made that up. I'm pretty sure he said something like that before, which is pretty funny. Mexican card was horrible. Woke up during the Moreno decision. Can't believe I got last 3 main events wrong. Me too, unfortunately. And my early pick was Taporia, but then I just changed my mind. I didn't think there was enough evidence to support that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've gotten 3 straight wrong. Damn. Should have picked old Jack Hermanson. Should have picked old Raw Dog. Ian Machado. Gary's lucky to have a hot last wife. He can boss the crab every night short. Tijuana represent. Thought Days was from North Korea. I hate Lucas and Guru fans. Biggest. Okay. I don't know. I just know the fans are a little bit obsessive. But that's not what we have here, my friend. Big Donut. JK, I have yet to confirm Joey hates Mexicans. Okay. Why did security not intervene? They probably didn't give a fuck. It's a whole different beast in other countries like that. You know, as Snag Lord says. The extreme elevation always makes the performances worse. Yeah, I hate that they go to Mexico or Utah and then everyone looks like shit and complains on the elevation. It always annoys the piss out of me. I am a former Mexican. Yeah, me too. You think Moreno's a star because Tijuana, there are murals of Moreno everywhere? I doubt he's a star. I mean, he's probably popular in Mexico. Why does Bilal start trolling somebody? I don't know. Did you see Guru's impression of you? No, I have not, but people have mentioned it, but I don't care. Enough. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. I appreciate it. Is Torres a star? No. When I passed like a bridge, there's a sick mural of Moreno when he won the belt the first time? Sure. Was Moreno robbed? I saw your reaction, but you weren't upset, Joey? I mean, it was a shit fight, so it was hard to get upset about it. I felt like he was robbed, though. It's a joke. Joey has real takes. He's a gimmick commentator. Okay. Realistically, who should Chandler fight? Benoit Saint-Denis. That's what I'd like to see. That's what I would like to see. Give me that immediately. Apparently, I just seen a tweet that said Jorge Masvidal apparently said he's definitely damn. Definitely wants to come back. Poirier going to upset BSD? Possibly. Would that be really be an upset, though? What rounds did you give Moreno? 1, 2, and 5 for sure, and I thought 4 as well. Joe in short notice without training, I will sleep, you know. Habla Español, Jose o Namas, Hablas, Inglés, por... Okay, whatever. If Jorge comes back, I might squeal. I don't want to see Jorge back. You should see how wide opens his mouth and licks his lips for Volkwood. I don't even know what we're talking about there. Joe, I'm glad to see you just now went live. I did not just now go live. I've been live for 2 fucking hours. Been live for 2 damn hours. And I'm about to bop up out of here. Very, very, very soon. Very soon. Book Jorge, Leon, and Stipe Jones ASAP. No. I expect another Chandler video tomorrow. No. At least 3 of the main card fights could have been main evented over Rosenstrike. Which ones? Who should Fluffy get next? Fluffy Chris Curtis, I would like to say. It was booked at UFC Noche originally, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Do you give Aspinall any chance against Jones? Yes. I think Aspinall could beat Jones. I think Aspinall could beat Jones for sure. For sure. Damn, boys. I don't know if I can survive much longer. 2 more hours? Hell no. One of these days I'm going to do a random like afternoon stream. I'll be home and do it like a 12, 1 o'clock stream. Is Steve Jones for the hardcore fans? Dude, could you tell Jones even knew that fight? Nobody wants to see it? Or was I smoking crack? Aspinall Francis, who you got. Easy work for Francis. But damn, that would be a banger fight. Cejudo or Moreno if it happens. I'm not picking Cejudo, but it depends on what weight class. The new fans already made BSD their next edging material. New fighter to relentlessly deride. If he wins a title, the clowns will try to say he's close to GOAT status. Probably. Dude, I feel like people are deriding Taporia too much. Urseg, Umar. Urseg's not main eventing, but yeah. Umar, they should have found Umar a better opponent. It's horseshit. Chandler edges the McGregor's panties. Yeah, the red panties. The red panties. Listen, boys, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you guys support the channel, I need you to go watch my full card predictions. It's looking like shit right now. It's looking like absolute dog shit in terms of views, which I know it's not a great card. But if you guys could please go watch the full card predictions, I would appreciate it. So, here's the link. It's 12:45. I'm going to bed. I've been trying to go to bed earlier this year, and it hasn't been working out that great. Are you giving a Garbrandt a chance against Figgy? I think he has a small chance, but I think Figgy wins. But if you guys could do me a favor, go watch that video from beginning to end. Comment on it. Always helps in the algorithm. The shittier kind of fight night cards don't get a whole lot of views, and I would appreciate it because it takes a lot of time to make those videos. D-Riding has been so bad these past few years. The news fans watch their favorite fighters with their pants down, one hand occupied. I agree, Big Donut. I agree. Is that why you like this channel? Because I don't D-Ride anyone? Pause. Big pause. But listen, boys. If you already watched the full card predictions, go check out the Chandler video or the Cuts video from last night. Chandler video is a straight up banger. I break down the red panty night fallacy. But if you guys could please go check out the full card picks, which I just linked in chat. Like it, comment on it. Like this stream on your way out as well. And I will see you guys shortly. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday at the bare minimum. But appreciate you guys. Goodbye. Good night. Thank you for watching. It's been real. It's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. Nah, I'm lying. It has been real fun. Look forward to UFC 299 right around the corner. Going to be a lot of fun content to make for that. Goodbye. Good night. And I'll talk to you guys later.